This escape here is the elbow and knee escape. So we bring our elbows and knees together and we make a barrier which causes it to be difficult for him to come back onto the mount again. It destabilizes his mount, and as we wriggle and wriggle away, we can escape one leg and then the other leg, and we can put him into our closed guard. So the idea behind it, let me show you, is that here we are, he has his mount. We wriggle if he has a high mount. We get ourselves through here now. His feet will be almost touching at my hips here. What I have to do then is, I have to make my frame here to stop him coming forward and chasing me. I have to get this foot down. I have to bridge a little bit here, get my hip up, put this foot down, and then bring my knee through. So my hip escape here causes his mount to open, to give room for this knee to come through. And once we have that, we wriggle again, get the knee out, wriggle again, get the other leg out, and we get our guard. One of the things it's important to be aware of, and as a beginner it can be a bit frustrating, is that this is not, you know, like 1, 2, you're going. Sometimes it can be 3, 4, 5, you know. You just have to be willing to move, and as long as you're moving in the right direction, then you're making progress. But it's not necessarily always easy just to make one step and you're out, next step and you're out, because when you drill these things, you have to drill for some level of success. You need to work with your partner, give the right kind of energy so that they get some success and start to feel what it's like when this thing works. Then you can add a little bit more resistance as we go, and then we start to notice, oh, hold on a minute, why am I not getting my leg out? Why can't I escape here? What's happening? Where is the problem here? And then as soon as you notice what the problem is, start looking for the solution. And of course, the chances are your instructor is telling you all the time what the solution is, but you haven't really thought about it because you haven't experienced the problem enough. As soon as this problem starts to have some emotional content to it, and you're getting frustrated because you can't get away, you'll start to take notice of the instruction and you'll start to be more aware of it because it becomes a personal issue and you want to get it solved. And that's where the fun is. And so that's why we need to have a good training culture, so we can experience all those little problems and start to develop and listen for solutions. And it's a great thing when you finally overcome something that was giving you some problem before, and suddenly now you know an answer to it. Then along comes somebody else and stops you again, and you have to start all over again because this guy knows a little bit more than the other guy. And so that's why you have to love this stuff, and you have to love problem solving, and you have to have fun when you do it, because you're going to always have a little bit of a challenge ahead. And that's the fun. Okay, Russell, please. All right, so I'll go from the side first. Okay, so again, Russell's going to try and get his high mount. That's good for him, not good for me, so I have to fix that. But we should go back to that. Okay, so what I'm going to do, same as I've done before, I'm going to bring my hands in, bring my elbows in, stop him as best I can while I wriggle my body further up from his mount. Now you see I have my elbows on the ground and I can start to do something here. What I want to do is make sure this foot here gets inside his legs. I want to get it inside his legs so that I can start to split them and destabilize his mount. So here's what I want to do. I'm going this direction, so I'm making my frame here on his hip so he can't follow me. I start to bridge up, get my foot down, bridge up, and hip escape. You see what happened to his mount? He immediately became destabilized. I have my elbow and knee here together. He's going to have some difficulty getting back onto this mount. What I need to do now is hip escape. So I hip escape further, and this leg can come out. And then I hip escape again, and the other leg comes out, and I get back to my guard, get busy, get working. Have a little look again. So again, I'm trying to get him low enough so that I can do something with it. I'm going to make sure this foot is inside his legs, and I'm going to get a frame so he doesn't come chasing after me. So I put my frame in, I lift my hip and hip escape away so I'm opening his mount up. So watch what happens to his body when I manage to do this. So this foot here, this knee, is going to stop him following me. If I don't do this and I just hip escape, watch what he does. He'll just follow me across. See, look, he follows me and he follows me and I'm no further forward. So I have to stop. I'm stopping his leg, this leg here, from following my body, and I'm stopping him travelling up by putting this frame here. So I'm trying to pin his body as best I can, even though he's on top. And then I'm destabilising the other foot, the other leg. So here we go again. Now watch. I pin him, I get onto the side, and I bring this foot up. It's a destabiliser. My leg is out. I start. Always make sure everybody's working, so get busy, get busy. There's lots of things we can do here to stop his continued projection forward. So then, hip escape out, back to close guard, immediately go back to a proactive guard. So you see, we try to destabilise his mount. We try to make sure that we control his movement. So he can't get the movement that he would like in order to bring himself back to his stable position. And we wriggle in order to move further away from him while we're doing our best to stop him pursuing us. And then we hip escape again to give us some space. Out comes the leg, put the leg round, hip escape, back on with the second leg. Immediately once you get your closed guard, you go back in, look for your grip, look for your arm, and now you can start to turn the tables. So you're now in a better position, and BJJ is renowned for the guard work. So we're right away back in a position where we have some knowledge, some things we can start to work on.